What'd you guys do?
We don't know. Oh. Thank you.
Y'all loosened it for me. All right, sports fans, welcome back to the game here in Roswell, Georgia. We are at the A5 complex again for our next game. This game is for the bronze medal in the silver bracket. Don't ask me. It's just how it works. And looking forward to celebrating a win, hopefully. All right, looks like our pretty standard lineup for the weekend. Up front, you have number 27, Maddie, number 31, Juliet, number 72, Kylie. Your back row is going to be number 12, Emily. Piper will be substituted, wearing number 46. And your right-hand side, number 98, Mallory. Mallory in that position makes me think we will be starting off with the ball, serving first. Just waiting for the line ref, or the down ref, to validate the lineup. And we are good to substitute, and Anna is coming in. We are playing against GEV 15. No idea what GEV, I'd imagine the V stands for volleyball. And Mallory is serving first, and we are underway, folks. First ball of the game. We're turned over. Juliet's right there for that. That goes to Mallory. Mallory's going to Kylie. Kylie spikes it and gets the kill! Kylie starts us off with first point, 1-0. All right, Mallory with the second serve of the game. Handled by GV. Set over. Maddie gets there in time. Mallory says to Juliet. Juliet with a spike. Juliet with the kill! 2-0. Prolink looking sharp right now. 2-0. Returned early. Anna slides. Gets there in time. Mallory sets to Maddie. Maddie with a spike. Towards the back. Handled. No, not really handled. As that a free ball drop. 3-0. Mallory continuing. Oh, unfortunately doesn't quite make good contact with that one. Rolls it into the net. 3-1. There's the serve. Anna dives, gets there. Mallory pops it sky high. Maddie calls for it and sends it over. Good recovery by the girls on that one. Oh, that one's going to be a challenge for GEV, and they do not handle it. Prolink gets the point. 4-1. That's going to have Kylie serving for us. Kylie serve. Good one. That's an ace. A-C-E, ace. Another good serve and another ace. I don't know if technically that's an ace because two people touched it, but I'm going to give it to Kylie. 6-1. Oh, all right, 6-1. Prolink looking sharp against GEV. Good serve. That's another ace. A-C-E, ace. 7-1. Coach B giving a little bit of coaching to Kylie after something he saw on that last serve. 7-1. Handled by GEV. Here comes their third hit, sending it back over. Maddie's right there for it. She gives it to Mallory. Mallory goes across to Emily. Emily tips it over. Handled. Getting ready for the return. Here we go. Juliet was there over her. Anna to Mallory. Mallory to Juliet. Juliet sends it over. All right, there's the serve, and it goes long. 8-1 as that spike goes long out of the court. Eight to 1. Good serve again. That one comes straight back over. Emily's there for that. Mallory to Maddie. Maddie, quick reaction, sends it over. A little bit of traffic on that one. Setter dump, but Mallory gets there. Anna over to Maddie. Maddie with a spike towards the back. Handled. We're going to go to the outside hitter who sends it over, but Anna's there to get it. That goes to Mallory. Mallory to back row, Kylie. Kylie spikes it over from the back row. The rally continues back to Kylie. Kylie to Mallory. Mallory across to Emily. Emily spikes it, hits the top of the net, but got it over. Emily's there as it comes back over. That's Mallory. Mallory behind her to Maddie. Maddie, quick reaction, is able to send it over. Outside hitter this time. Tips it. Mallory dives, saves it, sends it over. Outside hitter back to Kylie. This point continues. Mallory to Kylie in the back row. Hard spike from Kylie in the back. Juliet, oh, not quite able to get good enough contact on that. Prolink drops that one. 8-2. Of course, that'll have our usual swap, bringing in Ananya. Anna dives, gets there. Mallory sets it. Maddie adjusts quickly and punches it over. Good reaction by all three of them. Sent over. Maddie sets it. Mallory sets it over. Emily on her back foot running backwards, trying to get there. 8-3. Number 6 serving. Floater to Anna. Anna to Mallory. Mallory to Juliet. Juliet with a kill! Nice, great, easy placement. Juliet gets the kill on that one. That will bring in Piper as Juliet steps out. There's Anna's serve. It's an ace! Anna starts off with an ace. 10-3. There's the serve. Good one. And another ace! She had a little bit of a curve on that one as she went to the inside. Player not able to handle that. I don't think they were expecting it. 11-3. Another good serve deep in the court. This time it is handled by GEV. They send it over, and that catches the back corner despite a valiant effort from Ananya to get there. 11-4. All right, there's the serve. Emily's there to receive it. Mallory goes behind her to Maddie. Maddie has to adjust. Does go cross court with it, though. Great adjustment. All right, that's Bronwyn. Bronwyn to Mallory. Mallory to Maddie again with another spike. This time that is handled again. No, it's not. After all the players play in, that ball ends up in the net. 12-4. And that's going to bring everybody's favorite double mint substitution, Doublemint Gum, as Harper comes in for Maddie and Sahara comes in for Mallory. Inside hitter's going to take that. Bit of a challenge. Neither Bronwyn nor Sahara both rushed for it. Not sure whose ball that should have been, but both went. Valiant effort. 12-5. All right, that's Ananya. Ananya to Harper. Harper behind her to Emily. Emily with a good spike. Handled. Yes, they are able to handle it and get it over. Ananya to Harper. Harper this time to Piper. Piper with a spike. Handled. Here comes the return. That was Emily. Emily goes straight to Harper. Harper over to Sahara. Sahara sends it. Sahara gets herself a kill with a perfectly placed right over the blockers. That'll have Ananya and Kylie swapping as Emily will now get a chance to serve. 13-5. Steel rope. I'm going to give it to her as well. That's an ace. Well, technically 2 players touched it. None of them really had control, so that's why I'm going for it. Across the court. Good serve by Emily. Outside here's going to take that with a nice over the east bump. Braun win to Harper. Harper's going to go across to Kylie. Kylie goes cross court. Kylie gets the kill. Good job by Kylie. All right, Emily getting the serve again. 15-5. Good serve. That's an ace. A-C-E, ace. $16-5. And another ace. As they're not able to handle that one either. A-C-E, ace. 17-5. Emily's getting ready to serve again. There's the serve, rolls it down on the right-hand side of the court. Handled. Here comes the return with a nice, easy bump. Emily and Brahman both dive to get there. Harper and Kylie both go for it. Piper just kind of watched it. I don't know whose ball that's supposed to be when it's out of line like that. So we're just going to call that an air ball. 17-6. And that ball doesn't even clear the net. Means Piper's going to get a chance to serve, and Juliet will come in for our libero. Piper wearing number 46, closest to you. She's going to serve from the center line, actually. 18-6. There's her serve. Handled by GEV. Flat-footed return. Emily gets a fist on it. Good job. And center dump by Harper. That worked perfectly as they were not able to handle that. 19-6. Piper's going to get the serve again. Good serve to the left-hand side of the court. Kylie gets up there and crushes it as that ball came back over the net from the bump. And she just shoved it down on that side of the court. What a hit. 20-6. Piper again. Piper with an ace. 21-6. A-C-E, ace. All right, here we go again. Piper drops that one in, but it is handled. Here comes the return from the back row. It goes wide. 22-6 now. As that ball goes wide outside the court, bouncing off the scoreboard. Piper drops that in for an ace. A-C-E, ace. Perfect placement right in front of number 48 and a little bit in front of 2. Drops that one in. It looks real good. Piper again, right-hand side. Handled. Going to be trouble, though. They do get it over. Emily dives, saves it. Harper tries to. Can't. And GEV gets another point. 23-7. That'll have Piper swapping out as Anna comes in for her. 23-7. right at Anna. Anna to Harper, Harper to Juliet. Kylie tries to save it, and Anna tries to save it as that set went over Juliet, 23-8. That one's to Kylie. Kylie goes to Harper. Harper goes behind her to Sahara. Sahara's there. Little bit of trouble for GEV. Are they going to pull it off? They do. Anna to Harper. Harper goes across to Kylie. Kylie hard spike. Did she catch the corner? She did. Kylie with a kill. Now 24 to, oh no, they called it out. Overruled. 23-9. Kylie's there for that one. That goes to Harper. Harper behind her to Sahara. Sahara sends it over. Spiked right into the net, though. That one's not going anywhere. Because how high is that net, folks? Too high. That's going to put Maddie in. It's also going to put in Mallory to serve. So Sahara and Harper stepping off. Mallory serving for set point. Corner side, that should be an ace. It is! A-C-E, ace! 25-9. Prolink runs away with set one. Absolutely fantastic. Great to see how well they played out there. That ends the first set. And I'm making some assumptions around the starting lineup. You'll see that coming. All right, coach is talking to Prolink. Coach is talking to GEV on their side. Set one over in basically 11 minutes, give or take some change. That was a very fast set one. Prolink looking very good out there. Let's see if we can get that to occur one more time.
Can I make an announcer request? I think it would be really funny if you did it.
Okay.
When you go, how high is that net? It's actually regulation height, everybody, but we're going to say it's too high.
All right. We can do something like that.
I love that cheer. Where it's like too high. It's like, no, it's regulation.
Let's see how well I guessed the starting lineup. Ooh, I guessed it poorly. This is a different rotation. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. From a starting lineup standpoint, looks like we have Sahara, number 30, Juliet, 31, Kylie, 72. Your back row is currently Bronwyn, our libero, 14, Emily, number 12, and Harper, number 20. That must mean GEV is starting with the ball. Just waiting for clearance. Yep, GEV will be starting with it. Looks like number 37 will be serving for them as their roster is also approved. All right, there's the service. That's to Bronwyn. Bronwyn to Harper. Harper behind her to Kylie. Kylie with a spike. Kylie with a kill! Way to start off set 2. That'll have Kylie serving for us. 1-0. Oh, unfortunately, top of the net jumps up, catches that one. Does not make it over, and Kylie and Ananya will be swapping out. Ananya coming in. 1-1. All right, there's our service, right to Bronwyn. Bronwyn to Harper. Harper goes over to Emily. Emily with a spike. Emily with a kill! Your front row right now, Piper, Emily, Sahara. Harper and Anya in the back. Juliet serving. Juliet hits that straight into the net. 2-2, and that'll have Anna coming right back in. All right, that's Ananya. Ananya to Harper. Harper to Piper. Piper with a spike. Handled. Here comes the return from the outside, but Piper gets the block! Piper blocks the return. 3-2. Substitution time as Mallory will come in for Sahara and Maddie will come in for Harper. 3-2. And Mallory hits that one into the net as well. 3-3. As point for point continues. All right, there's your serve. Emily dives, gets there in time, hits it over the net, gets punched over. Emily saves that one again. Anna moves it back towards center, and Maddie with an over-the-back bump sends it over. Outside hitter takes that. Mallory dives trying to get there, not able to. 4-3 as GEV gets its first point. Her first lead of the day. Anna dives, saves that. Mallory quickly adjusts. Maddie tries to send it over. And now down by 2. But for some reason, they have the official score as 4-4. I'm going to wait on that. I don't think that's right. Anna to Mallory. Mallory to Maddie. Maddie sends it over. Official score was just fixed to 3-5, so I was correct. Ananya. Mallory to Piper. Piper sends it over. Handled by 37. Outside here's going to take that. That's Mallory. Mallory to Anna. Anna over to Maddie, or to Emily, Emily with a good spike, but handled. Ananya's there for that. Mallory sets it forward to Maddie. Maddie sends it over deep in the court. Handle, no, they're not able to handle that. 4-5 as Maddie wins the point there. That's going to bring in Kylie. Emily will be serving. So your front row is Kylie, Maddie, Piper. Anna, Mallory, Emily is your back row. And that was Emily's serve cross court. And unfortunately, it goes wide as she tried to catch the far left-hand side of the court. All right, there's your serve. That's Kylie. Kylie goes to Mallory. Mallory back to Kylie. Kylie with a hard spike. Kylie with a kill! Great job on that one. Hard hit, well placed. All right, that's going to have Anna staying in the serve. Piper will step off and Juliet will step on with the score 5-6. Good serve by Anna, handled by GEV. Over the back bump right at Emily. Emily to Mallory. Mallory goes back to Emily from a backcourt hit. And Emily gets a back of the court kill as that ball is not handled. 6-all. Hannah's next serve, a good one as well. Not handled at all. That's an ace. Hannah getting ready to serve. Emily asked a couple questions of coach. It's now 7-6. Prolink taking the lead back. Good serve right down the line. That is handled and punched over. Emily's there to receive it though. Mallory goes over to Maddie. Maddie with a spike towards the back corner. Still too much spice. Once she gets a little bit more vertical or a little snap in that wrist, it's going to be fantastic. Little too much spice in the meantime. There's your serve. Emily rushes forward, gets there in time. Mallory moves it to Kylie. Kylie spikes it. Kylie gets a kill as it catches the back of the court. 8-7. And it's your Doublemint substitution time. Harper's coming in. Sahara's coming in. Mallory and Anna stepping off. All right, here comes, center dump. No, it was not. Kylie there to save it. But due to traffic, Bronwyn couldn't get through Kylie, and it's 8-all. Oh, Bronwyn and Emily not talking on who should have got that. GEV does take the lead back now, 8-9 with that one. Eight, 9. Emily. Harper to Kylie. Kylie with a good spike towards the back. Handled. GEV returning from their back row. That's going to go way wide. And it does. 9-all. Good eyes and good court awareness on that one to let that one go. Kylie now serving. Good serve. That's an ace. A-C-E, ace. All right, there's the next one. They are handling that, returning from the back row, right back at Kylie. Bronwyn calls for it, moves it forward. Emily takes it from her flat foot and crushed that ball. Handled, though, and gets returned right into the net. 11-9. Net, net, net. Fishy, fishy, fishy. Net, net, net. Kylie goes again. Cross court. Handled, spiked, and there's Bronwyn for that one. Harper goes behind her to Sahara. Sahara, unfortunately, hits it into the net. She doesn't quite get a full fist on it, or full hand. 11-10. Prolink still up by 1. There's your serve. They let it go, and it's a good call as it goes long. That's going to bring in Piper for Anna into the front row. Juliet getting the serve. 12-10. Rolls it over the top of the net. Setter dump returned early, but Ananya was ready. Harper goes to Emily. Emily spikes it. Emily gets a kill. Emily just crushed that ball. 13-10 now. Juliet again. Here comes the no return as that ball goes up, but nobody gets there in time. 14-10, now your score. Coach Michael giving Juliet a little tip after that last serve. Goes wide. It does go wide. Hoping she'd catch the line. That's going to bring in Anna for Juliet, 14-11. Prolink now up by 3. Anna dives. Harper tried to get there and couldn't. 14-12. All right, that's Ananya. Ananya gives it to Harper. Harper goes to Sahara. Sahara with a good spike. Handled in the back row by GEV. Back row's going to return it and hit that net. Can't even make the joke about how high is that net, folks, because it barely caught the net. All right, Sahara's going to step off. Mallory's going to step on. Harper is also going to step off, and Maddie will step in. Mallory now serving basically right side middle. Goes cross court. Punched into that. Now I can make the joke. How high is that net, folks? Too high. Okay. You thought, because you've been listening, that you were going to get to hear that other joke. I'm going to throw that in randomly. No trying to guess what I'm saying. Back row, hit hard. Mallory tried to set it, went through her hands though. 16-13. All right, here we go. Oh, set a little off to Piper's timing. Not sure if that was on Piper or Mallory in terms of the set, but it makes it 16-14. All right, that serve goes straight into the net for a 17th Prolink point. All right, it's going to have Emily serving far right-hand side, right under the camera. She's going mid-court on that serve. Good placement. Outside hitter's going to take it and go wide. If they'd have caught the white on that, that'd have been some fantastic placement, but it went wide. 18-14. Oh, unfortunately, Emily catches the top of the net. And that one does not even make it to the net, which will give us some substitutions. Piper and Juliet swapping basically, and Anna staying in the serve. From a technical perspective, Anna as the libero actually swapped in for Piper. Back to Anna with that one. Mallory gets there in time. Tylee, hard spike cross court, but his hand, no! Well hit. The player was able to move the ball forward, making good contact, but not enough to do anything with it. 20-15 now. Anna serve, it's a good one, rolled over right over the top of the net, excuse me. Return, Emily with a dive. What a play by Emily, even though the team was not able to recover on that. Emily played really well. 20-16. All right, there's a serve. Juliet's there to receive it. Mallory goes behind her to Maddie. Maddie tried to get there in time. Set was a little off. 20-17 as GEV attempts to recover. Let's take that ball back right now. Side out is the scream from Piper. And guess what it is? It's a side out. Piper called that perfectly. Substitution time. Maddie and Harper are swapping out. Mallory and Sahara swapping out. 21-17. Harper serve. That's an ace! Not even touched. A-C-E, ace. Not sure what happened on GEV on that one. They just watched it. Oh, Harper unfortunately catches the side of the ball. 22-18. GEV serve. Bronwyn's right there for it. That goes to Harper. Harper to Sahara. Sahara with a good hit. Sahara with a kill. Great placement by Sahara. 23-18. That's going to have Kylie in to serve. Just 2 points away from set and match. Oh, unfortunately, Kylie catches the top of the net. So that'll bring in Ananya as a substitution. And we now have a code 23-19. There's the serve. Ananya's there to receive it. Harper goes over the net as a center dump. Great placement. They're going to return that right to Harper. Harper goes to Bronwyn. Bronwyn moves it over. Sahara's going to have trouble, but gets there and gets herself a kill in the process. Little bit of luck and a little bit of skill, and that worked out really well. Piper now coming in for Bronwyn as Juliet moves in to serve for set and match point. Rolls it over, diving save. Harper's there to receive it. Ananya moves it, and Juliet's going to send it over. GEV getting ready. Here comes the... No! Free ball! That's the point! That is both set and match. 25-19. That will end the game. Prolink winning their first match of the day, which earns them a bronze medal in the silver bracket. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.